On this edition of In the Know, we are tracking the latest tropical Atlantic storm. This would be Tropical Storm Gabrielle off in the Atlantic. The National Hurricane Center describes this tropical storm as unorganized. Perhaps even struggling is another term we've been using to describe this. Here to talk more about the track is meteorologist MacKay, as this is set to upgrade to a hurricane status, according to the National Hurricane Center, by tomorrow on Sunday, Kevin. So when we look at Gabrielle, what are we looking at? Where are the impacts?
Well, we are looking at Bermuda for really the only landmass that has the potential to have any impacts, more in the way of just the waves rather than the wind and the rain. You see, it's just that little speck north of the 2 a.m. on Monday. So Gabrielle should be a hurricane by the time it passes by Bermuda, but still recurving out well east of Atlantic Canada. As it stands right now, still a struggling tropical storm. Really needs to get its act together. It is going to briefly head into a more favorable environment, which hasn't really been the case so far this season. Anything in red, that's a no-go zone for hurricane development. Shear is good when you want to develop a tornado. It's not good when you want to develop or maintain a hurricane. So you can see until you get to Bermuda, this is a favorable environment. Now, we heard Dr. Doug there talking about the latter half of the season looking to be a little more impressive. And we are now in the latter half of the season. We're about 10 days past the peak, statistical peak. Now, when we had NOAA update the outlook in early August, there's a 50% chance it was going to be above seasonal or above normal in terms of the named storms, hurricanes. So if we can get into the low teens for the number of named storms, I think we'd be doing well. We do have to pick up the pace, however. We're only about a third of the way through the alphabet, Vic.
Yeah, almost up to Umberto, which would be the next tropical storm on the list, but we'll continue to monitor Gabrielle as it's making its way through the Atlantic.